Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's Thursday. It's Korner Booth pregame.
No debate, cause they sold. I'm too official, got the drip, I got the sauce. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth, yeah. Still standing and defiant. Slay the competition, cause I'm walking like a giant. Bring the proof when it's time to tell the truth. I'll be at the corner booth, find me in the corner booth.
Love to see this team add another receiver, whether that's trade or free agency.
That's okay. Pittsburgh's the AARP retirement home.
There's a bunt record. That person's never going to have to worry about that thing ever getting broken.
I hate analytics. I think has ruined the game I grew up loving.
I will do unspeakable things for the Giants to win this rule.
Oh, pause. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into the Korner Booth podcast. I am your host, Jared Clem. Yes, the caption of my name kind of sums up. I had a little shaving mishap about 20 minutes ago. Lost my beard for probably about a week, which sucks. But, you know, what are you going to do? But the goatee's still intact. Check your razors, gentlemen. Seriously, do it. My clippers said 10, and it cut down to a 2. So, yeah, looking a little... I said in shape Steven Seagal. My mom said, no, it looks fine. And I'm like, I don't know. Well, listen, my co-host has a phenomenal beard, so at least we have that going for him. Ladies and gentlemen, morning Jets fan, Matt Ordazzo.
Yeah, I don't care about the Jets anymore. I'm more upset that clip lives on of I posted it after I thought Justin Fields played well against the Steelers. Statistically, I thought he did fine against the Cowboys and I thought he played well for a few games, and I put the clip out, and then he has the Broncos performance and the Panthers performance. So now I'm never going to just escape that, and I am all in for Thomas Brady Cook. That's not his real name. His name is just Brady Cook. I put the Thomas in front because it makes me feel better. It makes me think I have another Tom Brady coming in, but just put in, like, there's no more do we start Fields or Taylor. Just throw the rookie in, just see what. It's just the classic Jets thing to say. Just put the rookie in and see what we got. We got nothing.
Yeah,
but I'd rather see him than Tyrod Taylor or
Justin
Fields.
I feel really bad for Jets fans. I really do, because there's a lot of talent in this roster. It's just you guys have taken a shot to the shin on every single possible thing, and sometimes I feel like teams like this. You guys are. I was talking to a Jets fan today. My boy Jason Shaw listens to the show. We were doing cardio next to each other at the gym, and he's a Jets Yankees fan like you. And, he's like, I didn't even, he goes, me and my wife, we just moved in. I'm not really, paying attention to the sports, the football right now. I watch Red Zone, I watch highlights, but I'm not really, the season's over. I'm just waiting. I'll take that number 1 draft pick all day. I'm like, honestly, that's the attitude. You're just hoping you get Dante Moore or the kid out of Indiana, whose name I swear to God is escaping me right now.
Mendoza.
Yeah, that's right. He sounds like the villain from Call of Duty Black Ops. But it becomes this whole thing where you kind of have to at some point just realize you're taking one on the shins. I had to experience this in 2022 with the Snakes. They had the worst record in baseball. They just traded away half the roster. I was just looking forward to seeing young guys play like Corbin Carroll and Alec Thomas, which seems like a lifetime ago. But yeah, or Minnesota every year of basketball from 2005 up until 2021. Because I don't count the 2017 year. That team was doomed the second they made the playoffs. They're playing that loaded Rockets team. But you got to almost, Matt, look at finding new stuff, right? Just finding new vibes and finding new players and all these things like that that'll help you build for next season. That's all you really can do. Because at the end of the day, you're kind of just sitting there okay, well, shit. And the worst part is, and I'm not trying to be patronizing here because I know Jets fans have gone through way more than any Eagles fan can comprehend. Eagles fans, we are spoiled. We have made it to the Super Bowl 4 times since 2000. I think there's only 3 teams that have done that, and one of them is New England. So it goes to say how lucky we are as fans. But if I'm going to give you encouragement as an outside fan who wants the Jets to win, because I think the Jets are fun, this is honestly might be a better case scenario than if you guys were a mid 500 team who got some slackjaw second round draft pick or mid tier talent draft pick in the middle of the first round. Now you're getting a top 3, top 4 quarterback. The problem is you have a team in your division competing for worst record who got smoked by the Browns and Quinshon Junkins yesterday. So like there's optimism, top 5 picks coming your way, Matty. You just got to kind of keep your chin up and enjoy the comedy.
Yeah, well, I'm a schmuck and I'll find the game. Even if it's not on TV, I'll TV app it or I'll, crack stream it or whatever I can. Even if we're 0-11, I'll figure out a way to watch it. But yeah, I'm not many, besides maybe Browns and Lions fans, not many people I think in their lifetime could say, I've seen this team have the 3rd overall pick, even though it was via trade. They still have the 3rd overall pick. I've seen this team lose the number 1 pick race in 2020 and pick 2nd. And I might now, for the first time in you're looking at 7 years, I might see this team pick 3, 2, and 1. And the race for number 1 pick is back on. It's between the Jets and the Dolphins right now. This is like 2020 vibes when it was Jets versus Jaguars. I mean, at this point, I feel like we have a pretty good chance of getting that number 1 pick. It's just, at this point, I think maybe a trade back. I just don't know if I want to take the Indiana or the Oregon kid and just hope that this team gets it right. I mean, I would rather maybe just trade it back, but obviously this is October 20th. We'll see how we feel when the season's over. But I'm trying to stay positive. I know Dan Campbell went like 0-11 his first year. They got Aiden Hutchinson, and then they wound up going to the playoffs every year since. So try to stay positive, but just throw in Cook. What's the worst that can happen? Just throw the rookie in.
Yeah. Watch, this kid's next Brock Purdy. Like we don't know this. Like the whole, and this is something I want fans to understand in football, especially. Not every team is New England Patriots, okay? Like not every team literally stumbles ass backwards into a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback. And I have a couple of friends who are Patriots fans and a couple of people close to my life who are Patriots fans. And I've talked to them about this. Like this Drake May kid is sensational. I think, honestly, he's more physical talent than Tom Brady. Mentally, we'll talk about that. We'll see how he is. But I think this kid is the best quarterback they've had talent-wise since Drew Bledsoe, off the rip. What made Brady amazing because he did everything else great. Where, like, raw physical talent, Drew Bledsoe was superior, but Brady was a better quarterback because he had everything else. So I think with with Drake May, what you're getting is you are getting this athletic quarterback. I swear to God, his prototype to me is Aaron Rodgers. Without the bad habits. That's who he is. He's Aaron Rodgers to me. And it's really funny because I watched him at North Carolina butcher my Hurricanes for years. And I said to my boy, who, shout Trev, is a big Patriots fan, right? And he's like, dude, I don't care. I'm doing draft prep at work, right? I'm watching like film and stuff like that. I'm supposed to be running out customers. This was like last draft cycle. I said to him, come here. And he goes, what are we looking at? Sorry, I had a little allergies today. I said, look at this kid. So I showed him Jaden Daniels. I'm like, you're probably not going to get him because the Commander's going to take him too. Look at this kid, May. I showed him for 5 minutes, and he goes, holy crap. I'm like, exactly. This kid's a freak, and he's played in a bad offense with okay weapons his entire career. So I think, like, with the Jets, you just have to stumble. Because, some teams, it takes a while. Like, the Niners just stumbled into Brock Purdy and Mac Jones. Okay? Like, it happens. Like, you're not going to get everything every time. So I think the biggest thing right now is Jets fans have to just take into account, like, they're getting guys off the field who are going to be terrible. Start making trades. I know Philadelphia would take one of your edge rushers tomorrow. I know you could probably move one of your corners. You could probably move some of your offensive guys, maybe Brees. Well,
I know that Aaron Glenn has said that he's not somebody that trades captains unless requested. So that would probably mean, I know Quinnen and Garrett and Fields are captains. I'm not sure if the rest. Sherwood's a captain. So I guess you would say those guys are off limits. But, I mean, I don't think Gardner is a captain. If they want to move him, he was only targeted, I think, once the week. And or this past Sunday, he didn't give up any yards for when he was targeted. So he had a good game. Drake May, though, I mean, I when we had that draft show, I was saying I thought Jaden Daniels, I believe I said I thought Jaden Daniels was the best quarterback in that draft, but I thought May was the most NFL ready. I thought Jaden Daniels had potential to be a big star. I just didn't know if he needed time or not, but Drake May I thought was ready to go. And then he goes to New England, and he's making Kayshon Boutte look great. And Kayshon Boutte could not hold on to the ball last year. But like you said, I mean, his best offensive weapon is probably Hunter Henry. And then you got a washed Stephon Diggs after that. You got Kayshon Boutte, Matt Collins, Demario Douglas, Austin Hooper.
It's just
Kyle Williams. That's like irrelevant. They don't even use Travion Henderson, and they're still 5-2.
My favorite theory. Kevin texted our group chat in the fantasy league last night. He goes, "I swear to God, Travion Henderson slept with Mike Vrabel's wife. That's why he's not playing." I'm like, "That's wild." But the way he's not playing, it's like it's got to be something wild like that at this point. Like you can't ignore that.
I was the one that said Stevenson probably caught them and is holding a blackmail so he doesn't outperform them.
Yeah,
but it makes sense. They drafted him high and they don't use him. And I have to reap the unfortunate non-benefits of it after drafting him in the 4th round of fantasy in some league.
That's I think it's unfortunately it's this weird in between. Like I think that the Patriots are in this weird spot. Like they've got to like I don't know if they're like trying to hold him back like he's got like some like good breaking ball. You know, like a pitcher won't throw his breaking ball. It's like the 4th or 5th at back because he doesn't want to waste it on the leadoff guy. I don't know if that's Mike Vrabel's strategy here because, dude, at some point you've got to realize like he's explosive. Like, dude gets the ball in his hands and he's automatically a nightmare for a defensive coordinator. Why isn't he getting the ball? But you go in now, like, I mean, their schedule is not awful coming up. I mean, listen, Tennessee gave him trouble for all of 20 minutes. My boy Cam Ward hit a shot down the field, but then I know we're up, but it's 31-13. It's like, okay. Probably the easiest bet I made all weekend. Oh, by the way, the bet streak is over. Your boy hit a parlay for the first time since September. We are so back.
I had a nice 6-leg touchdown one, and every one of them hit. Adams hit. I can't remember all of them, but I had all 5, and I just needed George Kittle. And George Kittle's line was 0 receptions for 0 yards, 0 touchdowns, maybe even 0 targets. Nothing. And that was a big goose egg in my money league.
So you want to hear something hilarious for the Patriots? They have 2, maybe 3 playoff teams left their entire schedule.
They're going to...
The remaining schedule for the Patriots right now, Browns, Falcons at home. Then they go to Tampa, probably a loss. Jets at home, probably a win. Bengals, unless Flacco goes ballistic, probably a win. Giants at home, most likely a win. Bills, loss. Ravens, coin flip. We don't know what Lamar we're getting. They may just shut him down for the year. Jets win. Dolphins will probably sit unless they're like in a neck-and-neck battle with the Bills. So
you're looking at like 5 to 7 wins. Like you're looking at 10 or 12 wins for the team.
Yeah, for a team that was supposed to be DOA last year. They just fired their head coach, and now they're bringing in Mike Vrabel. He was not a rookie by any stretch, but he was like, I think this was the plan the whole time, even though they brought in Gerard Mayo for some stupid reason. But I don't know. I'm kind of sitting there like they got to hit the restart button way too early. I think this is all the NFL's fault. Hear me out. I think the NFL tried so hard to bury the Patriots dynasty, the football gods arranged it so they'd find their heir apparent quarterback within 3 years. That's what it is. It's just like they screwed. They literally tried so hard to make the Chiefs the new dynasty. They made it so hard that they gave the team that knocked them off one of the most violent fan bases of all time. Then they gave the team that they tried to supplant a rookie quarterback who's probably going to end up winning them a Super Bowl in the next 5-10 years. All while they're trying to make like their dynasty less and less. And it's so funny. It's blowing up the NFL's face. I seriously, I sit here and watch this team and I kind of laugh because I'm like, at some point you have to realize like, it's just dumb luck. At some point, like the Packers, everyone talks about the Packers getting this line of quarterbacks. In theory, the Patriots haven't had a bad quarterback since they drafted Bledsoe. Aside from like the 1 year with Cam Newton and that one bad year with Mac Jones.
Yeah.
That's what I'll go off of.
Yeah, and piggybacking off of when you say some teams stumble until they kind of like, regain themselves. In Madden, you're playing Madden and your player stumbles, but he looks like he's trying to stumble and he's going to somersault forward, but he just keeps
You're trying to fight with the stick for like 20 minutes, trying to keep him up, right? Yeah.
That has been the Jets for like 50 years. We're not able to kind of get them back on their feet. They're still stumbling. But the Patriots figured out a really quick way to hit that joystick in the right direction.
Some teams get it. Hey, listen, it could be worse. It could be the Dolphins who haven't won a playoff game since 2000.
That's fair. Yeah.
And your guy, your franchise quarterback, who you picked over Jalen Hurts, Jordan Love, and Justin Herbert, he just threw two really bad interceptions, and one that was kind of not his fault. And you got railroaded by the Browns.
And who also had told it's got to be the CTE. How do you tell reporters we have guys late to player-only meetings? And then you get called out by a former player that stated that you yourself, as in Tua, was late to player-only meetings.
I think the Dolphins are just a meme at this point. Like, there's no other way around it. Like,
I know everybody else is sick of them. I enjoy those Mike McDaniels post-game pressers after a loss when he just doesn't make any sense. I enjoy those now. That gets me through.
Not fair. I think in reality, the biggest problem is that for the Dolphins, Mike McDaniels doesn't come off like a leader. And then on top of that, you also have a quarterback that has proven history of not staying healthy. You have a running back who's a gadget guy. Then you have an offense that works only really when you have a workhorse back like Raheem Mostert and then a bunch of like gadget backs with him. And they can't play defense. So it's kind of just – and their one win, Matthew, was them basically sneaking by you guys by the skin of their teeth.
As most teams have done that we have lost to so far. Steelers, the Bucks, and the Dolphins. And, we chopped our own foots off with the Broncos and the Panthers, so I'll give it to them.
Game of inches. They said it in any game of Sunday. It's the most true thing I've ever heard. It is literally a game of inches.
You want to play a game as to see which game of this season is going to finally be Mike McDaniel's curtain call?
Let's do it. I'm all game for this one. I mean, see, here's the rule. This game has one rule though. We cannot be like, oh, listen, it's going to be next week is his last. Like this week was his last game. I don't know.
Well, I was going to go down the remaining schedule, and you tell me which game and which team is going to be the one. This
isn't fun though because Nate's not here yet, and I think he's going to be fired tomorrow.
Well, they play the Falcons next week.
Yeah, the Falcons I think are going to smoke
them. Yeah, I mean, they makes it past the Falcons. He's got the Ravens, and no Lamar might save his life. November 9th,
the Ravens.
November 9th, they got the Bills. They don't play the Bills tough. That could be one. Oof. Then he's got the Commanders, the Saints, the Jets, the Steelers, the Bengals, the Bucks, and the Pats. I don't know. All right, so I guess the better question is, does he make it out of this season, or do they fire him in season? If I had to say, are they going to fire him in season? I'll give him a couple more weeks. Actually, you know what? If they lose to the Ravens and Lamar doesn't play and it's like Cooper Rush or whoever, I think that's it. But if he survives, it's going to be the following week on November 9th when the Bills destroy them.
I think it's this week, dude. I think he's gone tomorrow. Dude, he has lost the locker room. And I get it, Stephen Ross is a stubborn old bastard, but at some point you got to realize, like, dude, him, the GM, they both got to go. This team needs to have a fire sale at the deadline. Send Waddle to the Steelers. Send Jalen Phillips or Bradley Chubb to the Eagles because they clearly need edge rushers. Send the other one to, like, San Francisco and just start shipping guys off. Get draft picks. Get yourself right because clearly this experiment has not worked. And now you're going to have to find a way to get rid of Tua's contract. The only weapon you should keep is Achane. Darren Waller's now out. So this team is bad. This team is in a worse, honestly, Matt, this team is in a worse situation than yours.
I mean, that's fair to say because we just started out.
Their team is older and they're still stuck with a franchise quarterback, wink, wink. Whereas like, at least like you have a journeyman that's under center for you. You have two journeymen under center for you and a rookie head coach and a pretty not bad salary cap situation. So I'd say the Dolphins have the worst situation right now.
Yeah, and I mean they just gave Tua 4 years, $200-something million the other year.
And
So
didn't you and me laugh our asses off about that contract too? We're like, this is going to so backfire.
Well, yeah, that and they extended McDaniel the same year, I'm pretty sure too.
Well, what also kicks me about this whole thing with the Dolphins is that we had Dolphins fans all year telling us like they're gonna be back this year. They're gonna score points. They might win the AFC East, and I'm like, y'all smoking something? Like seriously, what are you talking about? You have the fourth best quarterback in your fourth best quarterback in your division. Honestly, right now, I might take Fields over Tua because at least Fields tries to stay on the field.
Oh, I think about that Minnesota one sometimes. Is it here? I'm trying to find it. I wanted to read those freaking comments back.
Oh, the one where I basically said the Dolphins were going to tank?
Yeah.
I think, all right, Matt, we should probably repost that, saying like maybe like slap a new cover on and say when Jared was right, because, right now at 1-6, they look like a dumpster fire.
Somebody posted on July 10th. I won't even read the handles. I don't know. I feel like that's just kind of
just read the comment.
Miami is going to be way better than everybody thinks. I love they are being overlooked. And somebody said facts. Agreed 100%. Same.
All right.
Somebody said, I bet this dude says that every year.
No. I picked them to make the wild card last year.
They were saying that.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I usually am a big believer in the Dolphins, but not this year. I knew they were.
He did. Somebody just commented on September 18th, and they said, just checking in to see if you still have that opinion after 2 weeks in. He goes, we are trash. Thank you for checking in on me.
So all right. So you know what, Matt, this is me going on record. Since you're in charge of social media, let's try to maybe slap a cover. If you need me to record a quick little video, like where Jared was right or something like that, I'll happily take a victory lap on the Dolphins right now.
I mean, we could.
Yeah, I think honestly, like even if we do right now, so like in all total reality, the Dolphins are more screwed than the Jets. I think the Jets have one of the worst situations in football, but I'd rather be a Jets fan than a Dolphins fan or Browns fan. Raiders. Oh my God, the Raiders is just a dumpster fire. Your coach is old enough to be living a senior living facility. Your quarterback, who I love, Gino. It breaks my heart he's playing this bad, but he looks terrible. Chip Kelly's a moron. He should be fired and sent into the sun. It's like a whole thing in the Vegas Raiders. So, Maddie, there's teams worse off than you, and you'll probably get the number 1 overall pick still.
Yeah, that's fine. I just I don't know how. I'm at this day on October 20th. I'm not a fan of picking. I guess I'm not a fan of picking those two quarterbacks at 1 just right now because I just feel like they're going to be a little project guys that I don't know if I have so much confidence in my organization to really groom them into actual starting quarterbacks. I like the SEC guys because they have really good competition and they usually pan out better in the NFL than picking maybe a Indiana or I like I got the soft spot for Nussmeier for being an LSU guy, but I like how Daniels and Burrow have panned out so far.
And Hurts and
I lean for the SEC guys, and I just don't go somewhere. Give me
Big 12 or SEC quarterbacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully, in Cam Ward's case, him and Trevor Lawrence buck the ACC trend. All right, you ready to start tackling games?
Oh, let's do it. Interesting week.
It was such a weird week. Honestly, I was telling my mom texted me. She's like, "Hey, how'd you do with your bets this week? Because I know you're complaining about being on a cold streak." I'm like, I went 7 of 8 in the 1 o'clock window. I was on fire. I couldn't miss. And then I went 4 or 5 in the 4. I literally, if we did a pick'em for the whole league, I would have gone. I only had 2 misses this weekend. It was San Fran and then Dallas. That's it. The only 2 games I missed on. I mean, I needed a miracle comeback from the Broncos, but I did pick the Broncos. We'll wait until Nate gets here eventually. We'll start with Thursday Night Football because I feel bad. That was just – and the worst part is like I was talking to somebody last night, like, what you up to? I'm like I'm trying to watch this game, but I'm playing Xbox at the same time because it was so boring. Like I could have honestly done like a red zone summary of it because it was not – it was just punt, turnover, Oh, McCaffrey touchdown. Boo Bear, you stay there. And then like all this like stuff back and forth. And at some point, nope. Yep. She's got to make herself center of attention again. All this back and forth for nothing. And then finally at the end, McCaffrey hits a garbage time touchdown. I'm like, son of a bitch. Because it's like, I'm also playing McCaffrey in one of my fantasy leagues. So I'm pissed about that. But like, it was such a boring game. And I'm kind of really disappointed in the Falcons because Penix looked like shit. Like, I don't know a better way to sugarcoat it. Like, they should have, the mess up at halftime where they literally drove down the field and got an improper procedure penalty because Penix couldn't get the ball to bounce far enough is hilarious to me. Because the second week in a row, they just couldn't get their shit together. So, all in all, like, McCaffrey, 129 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, 200 scrimmage yards. Atlanta got held to 10 points without Bosa or Fred Warner. That's all you really need to know about this game. Atlanta looked like ass. They looked like the Falcons I thought that we were going to get against Buffalo.
Yeah, what else you need to know about this game is that if you have George Kittle in fantasy, you're praying to the football gods that Brock Purdy is coming back some point soon because Mac Jones does not look like he likes George Kittle.
Yeah, well, Mac Jones never really threw to quarterback tight ends when he was in
he did not.
New England.
But
so I feel like this is a bad thing for Kittle. I mean, once Purdy's Shefty said next week it'll still be Mac Jones, it looks like. But the week after, they should get Brock back.
Well, it looks you got to tip your hat off to Kyle Shanahan having this team be 5-2 with the injuries that they've faced with every side of the ball. And then also, hey, your boy Bryce Huff, 4 sacks this year so far.
Dude, he's out. You know what? Here's the thing, and I'm telling you, scheme is everything on defense. Some guys excel in that 3-4 predator style defense, like our boy Hassan Reddick, exceptional in that 3-4 predator style, but some guys need that 4-3, put their hand in the ground and go, like Bryce Huff. He's playing phenomenal. I love him. I'm really I'm honestly happy for Bryce Huff. I really am. So,
and he's back with Rob Salas, and that's where he had his success was under his,
exactly. So I'm not. It worked out honestly for him, and I'm happy for him. There's not really any bad blood. I'll touch on Friday's game really quick because I want to literally just flush it down the toilet like the performance that Carson Beck had. Miami came out flat. I think they should ban Friday night games. They're cursed in the ACC. Beck's going to play better next week against Stanford. And Malachi Toney is the best receiver in college football besides Jeremiah Smith. That is all.
It's fair.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of amazing human beings like Malachi Toney, Nate's here. Hi, Nate.
Hi. How's it going?
Did you finish? Were you crying or?
Oh no! It's crazy that the football guys are like, "Oh, you know what's worse than a 33-point comeback by the Broncos? A stomach ache." So,
being a Jets fan,
I was. I was. Well, that too, my friend. But I was, suffering a little bit. But I'm okay now. Just gonna rest up, relax for the rest of the day after this. But it's good to see you, boys. It's the only positive thing I can. It's the only positive thing I can think of.
Nate, I took a shot at the Giants defense in your honor because I had a little mishap with my beard today.
Oh, just like Shane Bowen. Great.
No, we were waiting till you got here.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing that could save this Giants franchise is a Korean kicker, and they have one, and they don't want to use him.
Oh, what's it called? You know how I'm not sure if you guys watch Dable's press conferences, but after the Chiefs game, he was like, "We're gonna evaluate everything." When asked about the quarterback change, and look what happened. We obviously put in Jackson Dart against the Chargers in Week 4.
Great yesterday. I got to give him flowers. He played great.
Hey, that's a good defense, man. And when he was asked again about the kickers, he said, "We're gonna evaluate everything." So it's more than likely that young Wiku will be elevated before Sunday.
Oh, I'm so excited, Nate. I need every bit of trickery and fun and effects that you've got in your bag of tricks if he gets elevated.
I was something that would cheer me up for sure. But definitely last night or yesterday was very disappointing for sure.
I think I figured out why, besides everybody saying Young Wei Koo wasn't having great practices, I think I heard why they've been sticking with their current kicker without elevating Koo. So I was listening to the talk radio and somebody called it in and the people on the radio even fact checked it. Apparently there's some sort of NFL player international thing where teams are allowed to have international players outside of like the US and Canada signed to their teams in some special way program where they could be either on the practice squad and elevated to the 53-man roster as long as they clear waivers, but it doesn't take up an actual roster spot on the 53-man. So it's a way for them to bring the player up, but still have an extra spot on the roster for somebody else. So they're not taking up space in the 53-man. So it's almost like 54, kind of. So I guess the Giants kicker being Irish or Scottish, he fell into that pool. So they allow them to have a full roster plus this guy.
And here's the thing, because I get it, and if you don't mind, Jared, if I could just have
the floor is yours, my friend.
Thank you, just for like a minute. I get it that football. So football is an American sport, right? Like it's, it was originated in America. It's mainly an American sport. All those things, and I get it. Like it's good to spread the sport across the world. Try to see if you can find talent in different areas of the world, or introduce the sport to, different countries and all those things. But maybe sometimes maybe that's not the best idea, because you find these international pathway players who come into the league and suck ass. Here's the thing. So like in the Philly game, right? I don't think anyone remembers, but he did miss an extra point. I'm not going to say his name because he doesn't deserve.
I don't remember his name. It's interesting.
Exactly. And I'm not going to say it. I know it. I swear to God, I know it, but I'm not going to say it because he doesn't deserve it. So he missed an extra point, but no one batted an eye. No one was like, oh my God, like he should be cut. And then Sunday misses one. I'm like, okay, he missed one last week. It's fine. But when we needed it the most, he missed another one. Everything was perfect. The hole was good. The snap was good, all those things. And he still misses it. And then in postgame, he's like, I got to make those kicks. No crap, Sherlock. Like, dude, you are a professional kicker getting paid millions and millions of dollars. And you go out there and crap the bed. Like, are you serious? So I blame him. I blame Shane for never, ever taking the kicker position seriously. He never does. And that's what I low-key hate it. I love him because I have to. But I don't like how he never seriously addresses a kicker. And what was wrong with Young Wei Koo? I'm not defending him because he's my cousin. I'm defending him because he's shown that he can make kicks in the NFL and do so efficiently.
He's a Pro Bowler.
This season. Yeah, he's a Pro Bowler. An Asian Pro Bowler. Are you kidding? I've never heard that before until Young Wei Koo.
An APB.
Hey, you go. See? So at the end of the day, like, he's just one example of why football shouldn't be spread in other countries, because you're going to find these players.
Oh my God.
No, I'm serious. Okay. Maybe I'm just mad and I don't mean it. Maybe tomorrow I may not mean that. But as of right now, he's just one example because he's so ass. And I swear to God, if he's a starting kicker on Sunday against Philadelphia, I will lose my crap. And I promise you right now, if anyone's a betting man, bet on that mother fudger to miss one extra point or one field, because he's going to. He's so ass.
Nate caught himself not cursing because he's like, it's one extra thing I've got to edit out of this video afterward.
Yeah, I knew that either. Like, I want to chill.
Nate's like, nah, bro, I want to chill tonight. I just want to throw this thing on YouTube and call it a day. Oh my Lord!
Thank you for letting me rant. I appreciate it. But hey, tough
okay,
loss,
buddy.
Hopefully we bounce back. But and Shane Bowen, is a version of this bad person that's overseas. That I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. I don't want to get canceled. Never mind. But he is a very bad. He reminds me of a bad example of a bad person that was.
We talking about. Nice we talking about.
Yeah, perfect. Cool. That's all I need to know. Thank you, guys. Go Giants, and looking forward to possibly having a bad game against Philadelphia, because the Eagles looked really good yesterday.
Before you signed on, Nate, we played a quick game where we were guessing. Do you think in season or after the season, Mike McDaniel's firing?
Ooh,
I said tomorrow.
I would say in season. It has to be in season. He looks like he lost everything.
His next 3 games: Falcons, Ravens, and then the Bills. Anything in there?
No, he has to go. Like Jared, either tomorrow or. I just can't justify keeping it past 2 weeks from now, because he's lost everyone. I remember there was a point in the game where he was just like waving the offensive guys off the field, like, "Hey, come on, let's go!" Like, just get off the field. And then when Ewers came in and was absolute dog crap, holy wow! he came off the field and McDaniels didn't even acknowledge him. McDaniels, sorry, not McDaniels. McDaniel didn't acknowledge him.
McDoofus.
There you go. And I was just like, damn, yeah, I think he's out of it. I think he's just waiting to get fired, McDaniel, and then get an OC job somewhere else. And
you know what? The real kicker in what you just said too is you said Tua and Ewers. Nobody said Zach Wilson. He must still be really bad if you're not starting over Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, he was. What's it called? Ewers was elevated to QB2, as you know, before Sunday's game. I was like, oh crap! So what's Zach doing in practice?
He's either injured, not doing well, or
he tried to hit on McDaniel's wife.
Yep, that makes sense.
And Quinn Ewers caught him and blew him in, and he's QB2 now.
There you go. I guess we should talk about what happened in Minnesota last night. By the way, Dark Side Nate, presented by our friends at Righteous Felon. Promo code BELLYUP for 15% off your purchase at checkout. The best all-natural meat snacks on the market. My personal favorite is the Maryland Crab or Maryland Monroe. Wink, wink. Also, the South African flavor, if you can find it, it's very rare. Black pepper and dill, actually very good. Check them out, righteousfelon.com. Promo code BELLYUP for 15% off at checkout. All righty. We can talk Philadelphia. We can talk Go Birds. The running game is terrible. The caption was almost my Razors working like the Eagles' offensive line. But pass blocking, they were pretty good yesterday, with all honesty. When they hit that fourth and 4 to AJ from Jalen to AJ, I was like, oh my God, we are so back. That is vintage 2024. Jalen calling a hot route mid play, yucking it up to AJ. Looked great. But then they started just hitting more of those. And then it was then they threw it deep to Devontae, and I'm like, oh, we back. And then he stepped up on that motion ball and hit AJ like perfect window, right? Like the window is the size of my desk, maybe 4 feet wide, and he nailed it from 35. I'm like, all right, we're back. Patullo can't screw this up. That was the best pass defense, deep ball pass defense in football. And we just sliced them like a bad loaf of bread. But the kicker is they couldn't run the ball. Oh, by the way, we have our first touchdown of the game in Lions Bucks.
Yeah, predicted
Amon-Ra to Jared Goff.
Oh, look, I was right.
We're on
record.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna front. Like, I'm really happy with how yesterday went. And I mean, listen, the defense needs a lot of help. I don't know if Brandon Graham is going to be the solution. I really hope. I want BG to stay retired. I really do. And if we're being honest, or at least if he's going to come back, like, dude, like, take a vet minimum and be like a rotation guy. Like, we need to go get like a Jalen Phillips or a Bradley Chubb, just somebody who can rotate in there with Josh Uche and Jalix Hunt, who had a great pick 6 yesterday, and Nolan Smith, who comes back in 2 weeks. It's just, to me, I think they need a guy who's an intimidator on that defensive line besides Jalen Carter. Honestly, I got to give Keely Ringo credit. In the second half, he played a lot better against the Vikings secondary. Adoree Jackson, dude, I am praying for that guy's neck. He took a shot like over the middle on TJ Hawkinson, who's a large man, and his neck went like this. And I just was like, I'm like, please get up and walk. I know I've been cursing you out the entire season, but like, nobody deserves to go down like that. The Eagles, I honestly, if somebody asked me on Friday, who would you want Philadelphia to go get? And I'm like, Denzel Ward. And they're like, really? I'm like, get me a corner. I do not care about an edge rusher. I mean, listen, it'd be great to get one, but like, we need somebody to help Quinyon and Coop, because right now we're missing Darius Slay right now. That's the be-all end-all truth, even though he got butchered by Jamar Chase on Thursday. By the way, the AARP Bowl was maybe the best Thursday Night Football game I've watched in years. That was a phenomenal game. I was so happy to watch. I was like, this is great football. We called it the Icy Hot Bowl. Either way, it was great. Yeah, but Philadelphia needs defensive end help, and because they put Jahad Campbell on edge rusher because they just need bodies down there, and Campbell played okay. Who knows? Maybe that's their plan the whole time, is just to move him down to edge and kind of have him be like a rotational guy off the edge, dropping up coverage, and then bring BG back. I'm not sure. Go get a corner. Seriously, I love Keely Ringo, but bro, he's looking like James Bradbury with a better 40 time. Like, it's not great. But yeah, go Birds. Jalen Hurts, perfect passer rating, 300 yards plus, and they won. And AJ Brown and Devontae Smith looked like the Pro Bowlers that they are. And all those AJ Brown trade guys are looking real stupid right now.
Yeah, even Carson Wentz had a weird game where like maybe completion, not even completion, just yardage was fine. Everything else is bad. But you know, everybody said, the run game this and run game that, and then Jalen Hurts is like, I could throw too, and he throws for 3 touchdowns. AJ Brown and Smith look great.
Brett Tooth is a sleeper cell for the Cowboys. He needs to be cut tomorrow.
Eagles are back on top after a couple rough weeks, and
dude, I was so happy. I was just like, oh, thank you, God. I couldn't deal with another week of this shit. Like the Hurricanes, yeah, it sucks when they lose, but I'm used to them disappointing me. My Birds, man, they've been, beside of the 2023 collapse, they've been just giving me nothing but optimism since Jalen Hurts got drafted. So,
yeah, but that 40-year-old bowl was really good. Bengals Steelers. Mike Tomlin's pissed that he lost to the Bengals with Flacco after he criticized the Browns for trading him to the Bengals.
I know, it's great. Nate, what do you got?
You said you say you want Brandon Graham to stay retired?
I don't know. I mean, like I'm okay with either way. I love BG. BG was drafted my sophomore year of high school to the Philadelphia Eagles.
So if he comes back, how would you feel?
Happy. He's back.
It's just a matter of a guy that, he's a veteran. He's been around for a while, but he's retired.
A leader on that defense. Yeah. Like he's the only guy I know who can keep Jalen Carter from knocking somebody's lights out before the game starts.
He also retired, and he probably, I'm just guessing. I would assume if you retire, you may probably not be having your same regimen as when you were in season.
Apparently, he literally the second the season started, he started getting back in shape because he kind of wanted to come back. He missed it.
That's back. The word. He's expected to make his return or announce his return tomorrow morning.
Oh, I'm gonna cry a little bit. BG's like my mother loves Brandon Graham, and she's like, oh my God, I love him, and his kids are adorable. And I'm like, and also he's like the best shit talker ever. Like I love Brandon Graham, man. He's awesome. And you know what the thing is? He'll come in for 10 snaps a game, but it's what he's gonna do off the field and in the locker room that is gonna probably make this defense just scary. He's probably going to teach Jahad Campbell some swim move that's going to lead to him getting like 15 sacks. Like he'll try to teach him some crazy shit that's going to help him become even better of a player. Also, dude, Nakobe Dean being back adds a sledgehammer to that defense that we missed. He dropped Jordan Mason in the backfield, and it was a pop. Also, Makuba, I got to give credit to. Dude, he had a much better game yesterday with the pick, and then he had a couple key tackles on the goal line. I'm not going to lie. This defense is giving me some hope. Just get me a damn corner and get Nolan Smith healthy. And I honestly think this team could do something. This defense could do something. But I'm excited to see BG kind of right the ship on that defense. So, BG, welcome back, my man. You've been playing for the Eagles since I was 16 years old. And no, 15. And I'm almost 31. So, yeah. Congrats, buddy. Welcome back.
Just in time for the Giants game. Hallelujah.
A friend of mine, she texted me. She's like, so Eagles Giants next week. I'm like, I want to ground and pound them into a bad minced sausage. Like I want to literally eviscerate them after Nate. And honestly, I got to give you credit, man. You might be the classiest Giants fan I've ever met in my life. You were so chill and so gracious in winning. Yeah. Every other Giants fan in my contacts list, except for my boy Ralph, shout Ralph, my Sneaker Connect, decided to just give me so much shit for my one take about how we were going to handle business. And you guys caught us with our pants down, and you guys played great. And I tried to just take it on the shins. Y'all play great. But I have heard nothing until you guys lost to Denver about how, the Giants. And I'm just like sitting there like, all right, keep that same energy. We'll see you on the way. I was like, keep that same energy. Y'all going to learn today. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready for it right now. I think Philly, I know Hurts is pissed. I know Saquon after the game he had yesterday, he's ready to just just kill something. I think he's done. I think hopefully we get Jeff Stoutland making the offensive lineman run to the puke. Besides Lane Johnson. Lane, you're great. I love you. But like Mailata, Dickerson, Brett Tooth, Tyler Steen, all these dummies, like make them run for hours until they realize, hey, a lineman should not be getting in the backfield hitting Saquon. Okay, that's not what is expected. If he wanted that, he could just go back to the damn Giants. So but you know what? Listen, BG's back. The leadership's back. I'm okay with. I'm happy. I'm like, all right, now it feels like this is for real. Like I was like, all right, the boys are back. I'm excited. Okay, yesterday gave me like kind of like what we did in Cincinnati last year vibes. Where like everyone was kind of doubting us, and then ironically our 5th win of the season, we beat a team that was kind of a mid-tier upstart team with a good offense. So I'm feeling better. Obviously not as good of a quarterback as last year, but whatever. But yeah, so go Birds. But whenever Maddie returns from emptying his nose, we'll start talking some college ball. I don't want to talk about my upset or gimme because USC just died in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I was gonna update the 6-pack yesterday, but there was a major outage across a lot of platforms. I think Canva, Robinhood, Snapchat, all these like platforms that I've used.
Damn it, Amazon, you had one job.
I know, but it's down. It's better back now. So
yeah, like one of the job boards I used to try to find a new job literally was down. I was like, son of a. I'm like, I had the day off. Like, what the hell?
yeah. I'll calculate the points right now and see where we're at.
Let's also can you text your co-host because he said Minnesota, but I wasn't sure if he meant the Vikings or the Gophers. So the Gophers won, and the Vikings did not. So you can just ask him what he meant by because I thought he meant the Vikings. I thought he was just getting personal with me, but it turns out he might have meant the Gophers.
Yeah, I'll text him right now. I'll text him right now and see.
All right. Well, might as well rip the Band-Aids off now, Matt.
I mean,
we want Gruden.
Yeah.
We want Gruden. Fire Brian.
You got 2 losses. You can realistically, you probably need to win out for the rest of the year to show the committee that you should be in the playoffs and everything. But they have A&M, they have Bama, they have Oklahoma left on the schedule. You mean to tell me they're going to just wipe through all of those guys? They needed to win this game. They didn't. Brian Kelly I don't see how you survive another year if you can't make the playoffs. And bring in John Gruden to fix the Bayou. Because Brian Kelly's not the answer right now.
Yeah, he's awful. Dude, and this is the 3rd time this year LSU has blown one of my parlays, whether they're winning or losing. So I just checked the group chat. Matt, I officially hate the Tigers. Like, this is what's happening. They're worse for my parlays than Kelsey's guarantees are.
Yeah, and that's bad. That's really bad.
Kelsey, for those of you who are just learning, our boy Kelsey from Hello Sports, who is a very smart man when it comes to football and gambling, but for some reason has this uncanny talent of finding a pick and one of us taking it or convincing us to take it, even when he says not to. He ended up convincing us, and he's blown up at least one of all of our 6-packs. So the 6-pack, obviously, there's 7 games you bet on, the 6 games and the 1 bonus. Every single guy who's ever been a host on this show has had a parlay blown up by Kelsey's pick. Either him picking with you or like him suggesting an upset. And it's honestly, it's kind of really cool. And I think he's got a talent for it. He should go to Vegas at this point and just make money doing that because he is a genius. An evil genius, but he's a genius. So we love Kels. Hope he's doing okay. And check out Hello Sports live at 8 on Wednesdays. All right. That's all I got to say. Diego Pavia and Vandy are ranked ranked 10 in the country. Congratulations. This game was fun.
Yeah.
This game was great. Woo! This game was good. I spent probably 45 minutes watching this game in condensed form because the night games for college football were so bad. But, dude, this was Georgia and Gunnar Stockton put up a fight. Shout out to our girl Erica Davis. She tried to sing his praises before the season, and I listened. But yeah, Georgia with the dub, man. Go Dogs. The best, I get. It's the best way to put it. I mean, I don't really know how else to do this right now, because like I look at this team and they don't like scare me as much as like Ohio State does, but they're a really good roster, and I hate the AI that I used to help me do my notes for this game because I said make sure it's up to date, and it pulled games from last year, from 2024, and I'm like, you suck. Like I said, up to date this weekend. Nope, nothing. So you know what? I'll do this manually. Gunnar Stockton played great. Ole Miss's offense with the guy whose name I can never pronounce correctly, Nate.
Trinidad Chambliss.
Thank you.
Yeah, like that. That's good.
Dude, love the kid's game, but just Oh, by the way, Miami's gonna be wearing digital camo jerseys this weekend against Stanford.
Ooh.
They got leaked. They're on the shop right now.
Have you seen Oregon's tie-dye uniforms for this weekend?
I have not yet.
They're really nice. I'll try to pull up a picture later for sure.
Yeah, so final stats on the books because my AI software sucks and AI is a useless thing. Chambliss went 19 for 36 and a touchdown, ran for 42 and 2 touchdowns. Gunnar Stockton, 26 for 31, 4 TDs. Man, that's pretty good damn numbers.
That's a great completion percentage.
Oh my God, that's stupid good. And then on top of that, that's got to be like a $145 passer rating. Easy.
That was passer rating. I know he had a QBR of 96.9.
That's near perfect. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, shout out to Georgia. They played great. Gunnar Stockton is playing like a Heisman candidate, and they're back in it for the SEC, and it's kind of cool to see. We're gonna show it out. Yep, those are Miami's uniforms for next week.
Not bad,
right?
Yeah,
unofficially official.
Apparently, according to this article, but my bad.
Nobody has confirmed it yet, but that's what Miami's uniform is going to look like next week. I think are pretty dope.
Nobody has denied it.
Who?
Nobody has
denied it. So.
I know. So you got the tie-dye uniforms up?
I do. If you don't, I can show that too. If you don't mind.
Cool. No, we'll talk Alabama, Tennessee. We'll go into NFL for the rest of the show.
Okie dokie.
Matt, are we ducking out on cut 3, drop 5 this week?
I mean, I have it ready if you want to do it.
We can do it. It's up to Nate.
I'm down with it.
All
so
right.
These are the ones right here. This is what the uniform looks like from the front.
Oh, those are clean.
Yes,
those
sir.
are clean.
And the helmet
Where's
looks
the
like this.
Oh, it's so sick.
The tie is like on the logo and on the number itself.
That's so clean.
Nice.
Dude, I was worried they were gonna have some really stupid looking, like the whole jersey was gonna be tied up with like a black letter. I'm
like how we used to do it in like when we were like 10.
Yeah, no, you know what? Shout out to Oregon. That's pretty badass. Oregon and Miami rocking some badass uniforms this weekend. I love it.
Also, October 30th, I'll be making my college decision.
Oh,
yes, sir.
It's not LSU, so all right.
LSU's part of it still. I told Brian, right?
Is it going to be on this show or is it going to be on 3rd and 10?
I'll put on this show. This show, I feel like we talk more college on this show.
Just make sure Brian actually shows up for this one.
Yeah, I will. Next Thursday. So
I don't give a crap if it's his mom's birthday. He's got to be here. I'm kidding.
I'll get it down. I'm getting it
what's
down to
the
3
number? Okay, 3 teams. Okay. So because none of us are rich, because it would probably be like $100-something bucks. Instead of buying those 3 teams hats, if you could take 3 current hats of yours and maybe like print out the logo and like
tape it
on
to it.
the hat. Only because
Nate, I'm not gonna lie, I would never make you buy a Notre Dame, an Oregon, a Cal, or whatever the hell you're
paying
going.
$140 for like 3 of those guys' hats, unless you go on eBay and buy them.
So Nate, who are the final 3?
I will decide that by Thursday, but
who are the
5
right? So who's the 5?
So the 5 are Notre Dame, Miami, and not in any order. Notre Dame, Miami, LSU, Oregon. Notre Dame, Miami, LSU, Oregon. What was the other one? Texas A&M. Because
joining the cult, I see.
Their catch song is catchy. Their fight song is catchy, so that's why.
I would be more hyped if you said Texas Tech Red Raiders, but that'd be so badass.
True. That would be a good team, but nah.
All right, so there you go, folks. Nate's final decision. So, and I guess Cal will just be your side chick for the rest of the time?
Yes, sir, indeed. By the way, great win against UNC.
Hell yeah.
Cal will be his like first love that like didn't work out, but
the one that got away.
You always remember him. Yeah.
The one that got away.
All right, no time for American Idol here. We're going to Alabama, Tennessee. High tide, boys.
High tide. Shout out to Kev.
Shout out to Kevin Cruz, man. 37-20 final score. Right before the half, they got that touchdown. You know, listen, I think Tennessee's got a good team, but to just this Alabama Tide, man, They got it, man. They're looking good. Ty Simpson once again, like 19 for 29, 2 touchdowns. They forced Aguilar to make an interception. Ryan Williams is kind of coming back to fruition a little bit. It's not a bad. It's a very Bama win, if that makes sense.
I love that pick six. That got me hyped.
Oh, that was great.
That got me hyped.
That was vintage tide, man. That was vintage tide.
Sabian Brown. Well, I love college football commentators. They bring the energy. I love NFL commentators too, but the college ones they have, they're really good.
You know, it's so funny. Tennessee outgained Alabama by almost 40 yards.
And they still lost. Trash.
Right? So congrats to Alabama. All right. We're talking the London game.
Ew.
My God.
Airball.
Damn.
I missed on this one. Woo! You know, every week there's a game I just airball a take on. This was definitely that one.
God, did I also pick the Jags, Nate? Who did I pick?
You picked the Rams, my friend.
Oh, thank God.
Son of a bitch.
You know what's great?
You picked the Jags with me, didn't you?
I did. You know why? I was like, oh, they'll win. What's it called? They always win games overseas.
Talk me into like they always play better in London. I was like, oh, Nate's right. And DJ also confirmed this. So you know what? I blame both. I blame everybody except I blame myself too. I hate the Rams. Sean McVay is a terrorist to my parlays. I think Sean McVay knows what I bet on, and he goes out of his way to make sure it doesn't happen.
He's not more of a terrorist like a certain defensive coordinator. But
we gotta stop throwing those names around, or else this is gonna be a problem.
I know I won't.
All right. So you know what? To be honest with you, the Jags looked awful. Let's not sugarcoat this. They look terrible.
Travis Hunter looked good on offense.
Travis Hunter looked great. I love that he's sinking more into the offense.
As they should.
It was yeah. I mean, Trevor Lawrence under 50% completion.
Jesus.
He didn't have any interceptions. He threw for 296 and a touchdown, which is cool and everything. 18 yards on the ground, but it's just like they didn't have an answer for the Rams defense, and Jared Verse is just he's menace.
You know what he's doing? He's giving fame to the name Jared. Shout out to that Florida State jackass.
What a fantastic draft pick for them following that Aaron Donald retirement. But Stafford looked vintage Stafford. And it's crazy. He didn't even 182 yards. But it's just the 5 touchdowns. 3 to Devontae with Puka out. 1 to somebody named Terrence Ferguson. And the Rams are sitting nice and pretty at 5-2.
Wild, man. And everyone's like, oh, they're 2 bad calls away from being 7-0. It's like they choked away a zillion points to Philly, and they literally let Mac Jones beat them on primetime. I don't want to hear it. Like, McVay will always be McVay. He is the smartest guy in the room, even smarter than himself. But let that one sink in. All right. Any other thoughts on the London game? This one was just a stinker and a half.
I didn't watch it because I was sleeping.
Nice. All right. Yeah. Next game.
Okay. No, seriously. I don't mean to be a hater. Oh God, that was good. That was a good transition, boss.
I was gonna play the music, but I don't feel like getting hit with a copyright, and I can't find the whip anywhere. So
it'd be kind of concerned if you had one, but I digress.
You forget Costume Day last year?
Oh, I gotta get my agent thing again for this year. Darn.
I gotta figure out what the hell I'm dressing as. My friends want to go to like a bar crawl for Halloween. Me and my boy were sitting there smoking cigars on Saturday. We're like, "You want to go to this?" He goes, "No." And I'm like, "Bro, I hope somebody else gives me plans because I do not want to go to a bar crawl. I don't want to pay money to go to get told which bars to go to." I was like, "Hell no." So. Despite what this fedora, this hat says, I am not about the adventure like Dr. Jones was. I am about go to one bar, stay at that said bar, be in bed by a certain time.
Fair enough to me. But I guess the Colts maybe aren't frauds.
They are for real. The Chargers are ass.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe. I don't know if you want to say it's coaching, if it's the offensive line improvement, like the upgrade he got in the protection. Daniel Jones looks like a very different quarterback. And I feel your pain, Nate, because I'm watching Sam Darnold be a Pro Bowler in front of my eyes, and I couldn't get an ounce of that on my team. So I feel your pain. But 23 of 34 for 288, 2 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had another, I think, 7-yard carry or whatever the case may be. But he played great. And then you have Justin Herbert, who had a really weird game. 37 to 55 for 420, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 31 yards on the ground. Just a very up and down game for him. A little bit of consistency. This Chargers started out hot and now 4-3. Colts 6-1. I think they're like the number 1 seed in the AFC, maybe.
I believe so.
That's insane. We were all talking about them winning maybe 5 or 6 games, and here they are, number 1 seed in the AFC through 7 weeks.
I'm not a believer yet. I know the records should make me say otherwise, but I've seen 6 years of Daniel Jones. Something's off. I think the defense.
Well, he's also having his running backs also having like an MVP like season too.
Just like what happened in 22. He had a great running back with Saquon Barkley. He succeeded. And
Nate's not a believer. He's been burned by Dr. Jones.
No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a hater, and I know it sounds like that way.
I love it because there is a future where next year at the Fantasy Football Expo, DJ has to walk around with an Indiana Jones jersey on, a Daniel Jones jersey with this fedora on the entire conference, or at least one of the days.
I will say Daniel Jones, has he ever had, do you know the most passing touchdowns he had for the Giants in a season?
24, 25.
In the season?
Really that much?
Nah, I think maybe like 19.
No, I think 2022, he had over 20.
Maybe combined with rushing, I'll tell you that. I can double check if you want. I mean,
I was going to say, let's go to the tape here.
Yeah. Find out if you can, because what I'm trying to get at is that Daniel Jones' like best season as the Giants was the year he had like 15 passing touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and he had maybe another like 7 rushing touchdowns. He had like 22 total touchdowns. He's already at 10 passing.
My apologies. 24 his rookie year.
Boys, by the way, I just found out remember we talked about the Nike Foamposite cleats a couple weeks ago, and I said I want them for baseball so badly. I just found out what they're going for retail.
How much?
$325.
Damn.
No, I love Foamposites so much. They're one of my favorite sneakers to wear. I'm probably going to rebuy the white pearls because my 2010 ones are disintegrating. But it's not worth it. I'll just go get some Vapor Speeds for like $110. I'm going to destroy them anyway for baseball. But congrats to the Bolts, man. You're just the same Chargers team. They are who we thought they were.
Who you thought they were. I said they were really good, and obviously I'm wrong. So.
I also pick the Raiders to be a wild card team, so I should just shut my mouth right now.
Maybe Kenny Pickett will save them. You know how Kenny Pickett is.
Listen, I love Kenny Pickett. By the way, it's still 7-0 Lions at the end of the first quarter.
Lions are driving, though.
Snagged that first touchdown.
Alrighty.
That was pretty good, man, I tell you.
So that basically covers this game because it's going on right now. The only other game I wanted to really touch on, we kind of touched on a little bit, Nate, but I was like Mike McDaniel and the Browns the Browns ran roughshod over them. Hey, listen, I'm catching up to Brian.
You guys both picked the Tampa Bay. Yeah, you're
No,
separate.
I picked Detroit.
You did pick Detroit. I picked Tampa Bay. My apologies, boss.
And Matt picked Detroit as well.
Everyone picked Detroit except yours truly.
Damn it!
Because I wanted to be smart.
No, you should have just gone back to the tape and changed Brian's answer. I hate being in the basement. I really do. All right. So when Matt returns, we'll do our pick 3, cut 5. I think we're doing edge rushers.
I think you're doing safeties. Also on Thursday, we're gonna do assistant coaches if they're assistant coaches or not.
Oh,
that's
please,
I can't wait.
Hilarious!
Yes!
Oh my god!
I love how
I cannot wait.
And yours is Thursday, and I look forward to yours.
Oh my god, yours is so much fun.
That'll be great.
My favorite when we started picking like fictional characters.
That'll be great because I don't even know my assistant coach.
Really?
I know like the Eagles' big name ones.
I know like our coordinators and stuff. I don't know who's who.
Yeah, I know like our OCDC and our special teams coordinator.
As long
All
as
right.
you don't say Tanner Engstrom or Steve Wilkes or anybody like that, I'll
Well,
know.
Steve Wilkes is like saying Voldemort at this point to Matt. So
Yeah. Even though he's been great these last 2 weeks, it's now the other side of the football.
or at least to my end of the nerddom, Sauron. All right. So we're going to do cut 5, keep 3. This game we started playing months ago. Maddie, what position are we up to now?
So we have done all of the offense, even the kickers. We have done the secondary so far with the corners. We are now moving on to safeties.
Ooh, interesting.
I have a list of 8 premier safeties. We have to see who's getting the boot and who's getting the start.
And I believe, aren't we up 4-2 on you, or is it 3-3? I believe we won last week. Nate, we won last week with corners.
We did.
Yeah, you definitely got the edge on me, so it's definitely 4.
Offensive line, I remember you beat us, and we were a little pissed about that.
Yeah, that was great. All right, safeties. Starting off, going to Green Bay, Xavier McKinney.
Close, but no, he's top 5, maybe top 8, but he's not top 3.
Agreed.
All right. Moving on. Let's go with Derwin James.
Oh yeah, just book it. I don't care about his health. When he's on the field, he's the best safety in football, and it's not even close.
Really good.
Send it.
Send it.
Keeping Derwin, cutting McKinney. What about Kyle Hamilton?
Yeah, same thing. Top 3 safety in the league. Just run it.
Already?
He is the only reason the Baltimore defense can make a stop right now, because the rest of that team is quit. Kyle Hamilton is the only player on that team where it's like, okay, I get it.
2 keeps in a row.
Listen, Nate, I don't pick the order, brother. I just pick the guys. Trust me.
Okay. I will do so. I got you, boss. I got your back.
All right. We have one more slot left, Maddie.
Keeping James, cutting McKinney. Now we got Brian Branch.
No,
close. Another
really
year. Another year. Listen, I love Brian Branch. Everyone knows how much I love him because he popped Juju in the jaw. But are we talking top 5? Keeping our favorite human beings as safeties? Yes, he's up there.
All right. What about the other guy, Kirby Joseph?
Again, really good. He's a pick 6. He's an interception artist. I love it. Great center fielder, but he lacks in the box ability.
All right. So we're cutting Brian Branch. We're cutting Kirby Joseph. We're cutting Xavier McKinney. We're keeping Derwin James. We're keeping Kyle Hamilton. What about Budda Baker?
Oh, 2 years ago, yeah, we're keeping him, but not now. He's fallen off a little bit.
You did pretty good so far. All right.
He's going to say Reed Blankenship was the last one. I guarantee it.
No. Moving down south, Antoine Winfield.
Oh,
what are we at right now? 5 or 6?
This is the 7th one. So
okay,
there's 2 more.
Nate,
This one and one more.
all right, so Nate, Nate. So he's in my top 4. Winfield is. Is there a name he's not saying that you think should be in this list?
I know there is. My brain's not like churning right now.
I'm going to say yes on Winfield. I think let's go yes on Winfield.
Yeah. Screw it.
All right. So you're keeping Kyle Hamilton, you're keeping Derwin James, you're keeping Antoine Winfield, and you're cutting Kirby Joseph, Budda Baker, Xavier McKinney, Brian Branch. And the last person that you are going to cut is Jesse Bates.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We win. Let's go. Woo!
Jesse Bates is really good, though. He's a good guy.
Jesse Bates is a top 10 safety, but brother, no. I would have taken
it.
probably Baker over him still, or
Great stuff.
or McKinney.
Way to carry, boss. Good stuff.
I was gonna say, I'm like, he said the Magic. I was like, there's one. I was thinking it's Winfield, and then who's the other safety I'm really a big fan of? Crap.
It's not like Mufunga.
Nah, I like Mufunga, but he can't. His coverage skills are kind of half-assed. Dude, it's killing me right now. I can't think of the guy's name. Holy hell, my brain hurts.
Harrison Smith.
Is Seattle's got a nasty safety too, right?
You don't think of like Witherspoon or
Oh no, I was thinking of
Julian Love.
Julian Love. I like a lot. I loved Holland back in the day, but he just he's not been the same since he signed. I love Blankenship, but his speed kills him. Sometimes his lack of speed kills him. I was gonna say another one I'll throw in there is I love is Cam Kitchens. I think he'll be in this list in about a year. I think he's the next Buda Baker.
Yeah, I wanted to take a bunch of
Minka?
top guys, make it interesting.
Was it?
Oh yeah, I could have done Minka.
Minka. I was thinking South Beach, but problem is Minka's kind of gotten quiet since he went to back to Miami. All right, well there you go. Cut 3, and cut 5 and keep 3. Quick, we'll touch on the later game tonight. Seattle and Houston. You know what? I like CJ Stroud a lot, dude. But I'm telling you right now, I think Seattle just has a more complete team minus the number 2 receiver. Dude, how about I thought of a trade just now. Jalen Waddle to the Seahawks.
I mean, they have Cooper.
They need a number 2 receiver. Like it's
that's what Cup's for.
But yeah, I want to see Cup stay healthy.
I mean, it would be amazing. All the weapons for Sam, the better.
I keep forgetting Cup there, but I'm not taking him seriously because I need him to stay consistently healthy. And that's a Rich saying about Waddle. I feel like they need to go get like a deep threat. Even if hell, go get Bateman or go get see if Philly will give up Dotson or something like that. Go get a guy who's going to just stretch the field because honestly, that's all they're missing. Is I think JSN's the best, is a top 5 receiver right now. But
they can have Jalen Hyatt. Sorry.
Nathan, stop it. All right. Poor Sammy doesn't need Jalen Hyatt.
Yes, he does. He can stretch the field. You said stretch the field.
Let's give Jalen Hyatt to the Cowboys.
Oh, we would love to.
Yeah, watch. Then he turns into like Deshaun Jackson 2.0 in that offense.
He's so ass. I hate seeing him on the field. He had no receivers, by the way. Actually, Wan'Dale Robinson was the only receiver with a catch yesterday for New York. Everyone else was either tight end or a running back.
Wow.
Jalen Waddle in the Bay. The Bay needs another receiver.
He does. Well, they just need a better trainer.
Shout out to Marcus Robinson for not getting no targets or catches yesterday and messing up my entry. Thank you very much.
I had 3 different guys go less than 5 points for me in my fantasy league. I was not happy. I was like, are you serious right now? Hurts and the Eagles defense went ballistic. I was so mad. I was like, this is bullshit. All right. Well, boys, we're at about 1 hour and 15 right now. If you guys want to sign off, let's get anything else to talk about tonight. I got Seattle winning tonight. Anybody else got a prediction for tonight?
I don't see a way of Houston overtaking Seattle here. I think Seattle. I don't think it's going to be any sort of like blowout or whatever the case may be. I'm actually checking the ESPN app right now just to see what the spread is. Seattle minus 3.5. I think Seattle could cover that, and I believe it's in Seattle. So I'm taking the Seattle to lay for the spread and everything like that, but I'm taking them to win as well. So give me Seattle over Houston. Dude,
I love Hector being the lone wolf taking Houston in our pick'em challenge, but it's just like, dude,
only one guy.
I know. Matt stood alone for the Niners and Mac Jones, and he nailed it. I was like,
and the Chiefs over the Lions.
I don't want to hear it. You know what? No, that game was effing rigged. You don't get credit for that one.
Listen, hey,
Matthew, that game was rigged, and you know it. Okay, I don't want to hear it. I will tell Bianca that you're grounded. Like, this is enough.
It's gonna go two ways for Seattle tonight. They're gonna either have the best sports day of their life or the worst sports day of their life. It's gonna be one or the other.
Oh, that's right. It's Game 7's tonight. Oh, sheesh.
Give me the Jays.
I know. I just give me the big dumper. Give me Seattle. Give me my dog Gino.
Every game, by the way, will be at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Here's the thing with that game. I think Toronto's going to win it, and I hate to say it, but I mean, they're throwing in Kirby in there. So Kirby and Bieber pitched on October 15th, that matchup. Kirby went 4 innings, 8 hits, 8 earned runs, 3 home runs, 2
Got
walks, 4 strikeouts.
slugged.
Bieber, 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 8 strikeouts. And it's in Seattle. I mean, it's in Toronto, and you're throwing that guy back out there, dude. Vladdy's got a 460 something batting average, 6 home runs this postseason. I think this is unfortunately going to be a Dodger Toronto World Series, and I don't even know if I see any team beating the Dodgers. I hope Seattle wins this though.
So, really cool little thing right here. Not random. The new numbers are in according to Polymarket for the favorite for Rookie of the Year for defense. You know who just moved into second place?
Makuba?
No, Jahad Campbell.
Very nice. Who's first?
Mr. Carter.
Really?
According to Polymarket, Abdul Carter's still the favorite.
Oh, look at that! And he hasn't recorded a full sack yet.
I also think this one's a little skewed because like there are players who play better than both of these guys.
All I'm saying is just because you have more sacks doesn't mean that you should be.
Yeah,
ranked
that's
higher than
Hassan Reddick. How that goes with how many titles he has.
Hey, Abdul Carter is leading the league in pressures amongst all rookies. So
It's true, but Jahad Campbell had to switch positions mid season.
yeah, that's very nice. He's a good rookie to root for.
Dude, I honestly, if he turns into like some Micah Parsons type, like I predicted preseason now, like we got to move him down the edge because of all the injuries, I'm gonna love it because it's like we have three solid linebackers. Like one of them had to go somewhere.
How did Micah do on Sunday?
3 sacks.
Holy crap! Well, he bounced back after the past few weeks.
I love. You know, it's so funny. I saw the dumbest take by a former friend of our show. I'm not going to call him out because I don't want to give him the time of day, but he basically said that the Cowboys fans are freaking out because Jerry Jones won that trade. I'm like, a little early there, Bubba. Like, maybe hold your fire. But, yeah, Packers defense came up big against the Cardinals. But that's it for the show today, folks. We appreciate you stopping by. Shout out to our sponsors. Of course, cannabis.com. Promo code BELLYUP20 for 20% off your purchase. Check out the best dip supplement on the market that is not dip. It is cannabis, CBD hemp. It is great, all natural. You want more information on what's in those pouches? They have it on their website. It's one of the most transparent companies. I love using them. Great customer service, great flavors. Big fan of the Cool Mint. Tastes just like Copenhagen to me, which is, what I used to chew. So it's great stuff. All right. Our friends over Righteous Felon, of course, sponsoring every bit of debauchery Nate breaks out. Their promo code is BELLYUP for 15% off. And, of course, our friends over at SeatGeek. Official promo code is BELLYUP Sports for $20 off your first initial purchase at checkout. Some restrictions may apply. Also, make sure, and please, I cannot stress this enough, make sure it is your first time using your email on that website. They don't even care if you purchased. If your email's been put in, the promo code, they'll give you crap for it. Just warning you now. But it's a great site. Lots of tickets available. Check them out. SeatGeek.com. Promo code BELLYUP Sports. And officially, as of Adam Scheffner, just announced that he will rejoin the team this week. Brandon Graham is coming back. Nate, shout out for you breaking the news about 20 minutes ago. So
I got your back, boss.
You're better than Shefty, buddy.
I'm the Asian Adam Scheffner in this whole. Ooh,
You're also Nate, even in your chair, you're still taller than him.
Thanks.
Actually, did I ever tell you I actually met Adam Scheffner in passing?
No.
I was at the ESPN campus and he's literally
what?
Yeah, tiny dude. Actually very nice, which was very, I'm like, I always didn't hear the best. I walk up and I'm like, I just nodded. He nodded back to me. I'm like, oh, you're actually kind of friendly. So, tallest human being I saw at ESPN, that was Jaws. Jaws was a monster.
What if you met Elliot something Parks?
Oh, I'm kicking him down a flight of stairs.
I thought it was a chick.
It's officially Throw Short People Month, and I'm throwing Elliot Parks down a flight of stairs. I hate that man so much. I swear, Jalen Hurts or AJ Brown must have must have said his girlfriend looks pretty or something like that, because his hatred of them is horrifying. Dude, he is such a pot stirrer, and he is hated by the media. This dude, he's got to be a bot. He comes into those press conferences. I'm surprised he doesn't come in with body armor on, because I'd be wanting to get a fist off on him sometime. Dude, you are the worst. He's almost as bad as the guy who Joel Embiid almost slapped in the locker room.
Could I ask one more question, Matt? Who's your favorite? Or who's your, I guess, least favorite reporter for your Jets?
Oh man, wow!
Craig Carton?
I could choose from everybody. No, I love Craig. I love Craig Carton. I don't know. Probably. This is just no bad. Rich Samini is just miserable. Kaz is just there. I love Connor Hughes. Connor Hughes is my favorite. Rosenblatt's whatever. I guess Rossini. Diana Rossini is my least favorite.
She's my favorite. Yeah, she's good.
No, she's my least favorite.
Oh, so why?
She's always a part of those articles that come out. Like she was a part of the article that came out with the whole with Robert Saleh with Zach Wilson's the whole debacle the other like a year or so ago of starting him, not wanting to start him or whatever. It was some weird thing. But every article that comes out, the Madden thing with the owner, with the son, that was her.
It always seems it comes back to her.
Just those really weird articles that become those big breaking news. And then they get disputed and nobody really knows if they're true or not true. It's always her attached to it. And that Rosenblatt kids. But I don't really care for Rossini. I just feel like she just.
Oh, I hate Dove too. I can't stand that dude.
Oh, Dove Kleeman.
Real guy.
I hate him, man. I don't even care. I don't mind Ari Mirov. He actually puts in some effort.
Is Dove real?
Ari's a little quick on the trigger though. Like he's almost too quick. Like he's got to chill sometimes.
No. I don't blame him.
But, all right.
Trying to make a living.
Hey, listen, you're right. You got to hustle in this business. Nate beat Adam Shefney to the punch already. But all right. That's it. That's all, folks. Have a great week. We'll see you guys Thursday for the Korner Booth pregame. Just a reminder, the 30th is our annual costume party. So me and the knuckleheads will all be in costume. This year it won't be actually Halloween, so Matt will be here. Thank Christ. And yeah, I'm not coming as Indiana Jones this year. I promise. I'll have to figure out something else.
I got to get a costume.
Ooh, I could go as Rex Ryan or something. That'd be funny.
Just need a black sweater vest and a white shirt.
Oh my god, I can go as Nick Wright and have a really bad wig on and just like I Heart Patrick Mahomes like tattooed on my forehead.
All I need is an Asian hat, and I'll get the job done. Usually for me. All I need. No, I'm serious.
We're gonna get so canceled.
I cannot wait. Last year was kind of bad by me, but this year,
what are you talking about? The Panda Express costume was hilarious.
Yeah, but I couldn't put the whole fit on. But like this one, I got your back for real. Like this one.
All right, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good night. Peace out.